So we get to the scene. Today, the process of getting out of the ambulance, grabbing your stuff, going to the car, making sure the scene's safe, establishing contact with the patient, starting to do some basic assessment of the patient, taking some vital signs, making an assessment, calling the hospital, letting them know what we're doing, and deciding on a plan takes 10 minutes, easily. So instead of that, let's do it this way. I start streaming some video as I have run into significant things to see into patient database number 1. It's now out there sitting there. And using a throat mic, I start to speak what it is that I'm seeing. Essentially a medic's note, a patient note, about what I'm seeing, that how badly the car's crashed, how badly the patient's injured, etc. And in a voice-to-text translation, that's going into patient database number 2 as a Word doc file or something. Then I walk up to the patient and I take a device that might look just like this, and I go, vroom! And like the tricorder on Star Trek, I get some really cool information, like the patient has a pulse, the patient has a temperature, the patient's breathing. And I know it's worth my continuing to deal with that patient rather than going on to another patient in another car. And so I attach a little box with a vital signs monitor on the patient's chest, maybe a probe on the finger or elsewhere, and I start putting their vital signs into patient database number 3. And lastly, using either a USB dongle that they may have around their neck, plugged into a smartphone, downloading their medical history, their emergency medical history, or going on to a regional health repository and downloading their record from that. I have their history, their pertinent history, so that I don't give them any drugs or do anything that's going to kill them as a result of conflicting with their history. And that goes into patient database number 4. And all of that may look a little bit like this.
Okay, start record. We have a passenger truck, what appears to be one driver. Vehicle is on wheels, moderate damage to front, appears to have been in frontal collision. Stop record. Excuse me, sir, can you hear me? Excuse me, sir, can you hear me? Okay, I have a positive radial pulse and I have an unconscious patient. Start record. We have what appears to be a large laceration to the right forehead and right face, bleeding down the neck onto the chest area. No obvious major deformity to the chest, abdomen, or lower extremities. Sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you open your eyes? Okay. Patient's responsive to pain only, does not answer questions. We're going to be transmitting vital signs right now. Okay, I have a medical history tag and I'm going to submit it for transmission. Okay. Medical history being transmitted now. Okay,
what takes 10 minutes today just took 60 seconds. That is 60 seconds to populate 4 databases that are now available for the incoming helicopter crew to look at, for the doctor in the emergency department to look at, for anybody who has authority to look at and become informed before they get to the scene or need to deal with that patient. 60 seconds instead of 10 minutes. In the course of dealing with 4 patients on the scene, that's the difference between taking care of 1 patient and all 4 in the same amount of time. Important stuff to us.